As the Astrians grew more accustomed to their spectrum and their color, they were able to truly harness their full abilities, and Astria flourished. It was at this time that Astria's two overseers, Black and Rainbow, with the blessing of the Exalted One, bestowed upon them a very limited gift, an essence. This essence allowed Astrians to populate the lands with creatures made in their image, who had a strong bond with nature and a unique connection with pure color. These creatures became known as Chrominikins. While most Astrians only received a single essence, those of higher ranking received 2, and Ela received 3. This made Astria even more beautiful, as Chrominikins of all shapes and sizes populated the lands, helping to sculpt, preserve, and protect it. Chrominikins also tore down barriers that the Astrians themselves had not been able to, traveling to multiple spectrums freely. Their spectral connection to pure color allowed them to quickly adapt to different environments, ultimately creating spectrum variants of their species. And not only that, some rare Chrominikins have been found to have alternate colors. Astrians tend to attribute this to their unique makeup and the influence of the essence, causing these rare Chrominikins to have a glittery shine to their fur in addition to a different color palette. These Chrominikins were deemed prismatic variants. Chrominikins also have the ability to create a special and lifelong bond with an Astrian, owning to their original creation and the essence that dwells inside of them. This bond does not have a limitation, as any Astrian can form a bond with any unbonded Chrominikin, regardless of the spectrum. And this bond tends to have a significant impact to the Chrominikin, as they will find some way to reflect their bond physically, usually by either mimicking their Astrian's mannerisms or wearing some article of clothing similar to that of their Astrian. If an Astrian and Chrominikin's bond truly grows deep, the Chrominikin can temporarily change their makeup to mix with their Astrian, becoming some form of weapon or shield for them, based on the representations and themes of their Astrian. This deep bond is very tough to develop and has only rarely ever been seen. Now, as more and more Chrominikins grew and thrived on Astria, there were still some that seemed to have unknown origins. These Chrominikins are larger and more powerful than normal ones, and you can only find one of each at any given time. And they have an uncanny sentience and intelligence that far surpasses that of regular Chrominikins. These Chromentals, as they are called, are believed to have been left by the overseers themselves. What is their purpose and their history? Well, that is still a big mystery. And that wraps up another episode of Astria Unleashed. Thanks to those who answered the question in the last video. It seems we have a lot of purple Astrians in the audience, which is amazing. My question for this episode is, did you see a Chrominikin that resonated with you? If so, which one? I tried to show off a variety of them in this video. And now you have most of the story of the origins of Astria and the lore behind it. There's so much more to tell, but I think it's time for us to take a little break and travel directly to Astria and let you see its Astrians, Chrominikins, and landscapes for yourself. So get ready to meet a very special character, a guide, if you will, who will take you on an adventure to Astria in our next episode. And as always, if this world interests you, then please like this video and subscribe to the channel. If you want early access to videos and a chance to have your own official Astrian, then consider subscribing to my Patreon. That's all for now, and until next time, exalted blessings.